You just have to. You just have to do that intro every time with these PlayStation
EA
games.
Sports.
Hey
It's a
there,
game.
everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I'm JP Natural, and today we got ourselves another internet outage video. So we're going to take the time to go through another one of my childhood games. Today we're going to be taking a look at EA's first attempt with the Formula One license. We're taking a look at Formula One 2000 for the PlayStation 1. Uh, Gotta see if I can be able to turn up the volume. I don't know what I would explain it to you guys, but this intro sent chills because I had played Formula One World Grand Prix for the N64, but I had never seen a real Formula One car like the intro showed off. And there we go. EA Sports presents Formula One 2000. Now, this game came out for the PS1 and PC. PC was more of a more detailed simulation-based racing. This one is just more like a pick-up-and-play sort of racing. You can play simulation if you want to, but it also has arcade difficulties and settings too, so that you can be able to play it as well. Now, of course, since this was a foundation game. Since, like I said, this is EA's first attempt with the Formula One license. So it's a pretty big, and it is a PS1, so not much was expected. All I could do was really a full race weekend, a quick race, and you can go through the entire 2000 FIA F1 Drivers Championship, which included, for the first time, you see there the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, which was the new road course configuration. And for the first time in about a decade, the United States Grand Prix. I can't remember if there were other new stops on the F1 calendar. And yeah, we're only going to be doing a, we might bump it up to 8 lap races. I was going through a bit too quickly there. There's Monaco, yeah, there's Nürburgring, which was the European Grand Prix at the time. And it is a nice feature that they do have actual photos from the racetracks if you stay around them for a while. There's tracks that we don't run at anymore, like Montrecourt in France, Hockenheim in Germany. Nürburgring is also one we don't race at anymore. And of course the ones we do race in, like Hungary, Spa, and Monza. And there's the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, which is the one we're gonna do. And then the other one we don't race at anymore, Malaysia, the Sepang racetrack. And of course, the season had always started in Melbourne. Alright, so we're gonna go through the American Grand Prix, or the United States Grand Prix. We're just gonna do an actual race. We're not gonna do, we'll do flags. Don't need. We'll just to keep it even. We'll do damage and we'll do equipment failure. We'll keep it on medium difficulty, and I'm fine with starting it. Oh wait, that's right. You can set a custom grid so that you can load whichever car you want. And of course, it does have all the teams of Formula One at the time. There's Ferrari, and it's done, I believe, with the pre-rendered cutscenes. I don't know if this is taken off the PC version of the game. There's the Jordan Hondas. There's the new team on the block, Jaguar. Or Jaguar, however you pronounce it. There's BMW Williams. So you select teams with the left and right buttons on the D-pad, but you gotta press up and down on the D-pad to select the driver. There's Ralf Schumacher and Jensen Button, for example. There's Benetton with Fisichella and Birds. There's Jean Alesi in the cross PlayStation car. And along with Nick Heidfeld. There's the original Red Bull team. I believe it was actually the first Red Bull team. I don't remember if the... Oh wait, there was a Red Bull team in F1 World Grand Prix. But yeah, this is the original Red Bull Racing. And there's teams that don't exist anymore, like Arrows, Minardi, and BAR, or so they're British American Racing. Now they had a cigarette sponsor, but of course this game is rated E for everyone, so you can't have alcohol and tobacco sponsors in this game. There's Mercedes-McLaren, which also had a alcohol sponsor. So instead, they just get replaced with their name. The sponsors just get replaced with their names. But there you go. That's all 12 teams in Formula 1 2000. We're gonna go with what I thought was the cool car back then, the BMW Williams car. We'll go as Jenson Button. Since there are no American drivers in Formula 1 until like 2005. Alright, we gotta get to racing because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get copyright claimed here. So let's just go straight into the race. A quick 8-lap race through the new interior road course at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, which I'm surprised never made an appearance in NASCAR Thunder. In any of the NASCAR Thunder games.
Welcome to the Indianapolis circuit, home of the United States Grand Prix. As they head off on their formation,
this is the only time you'll see the
qualify.
Safety car in these games.
On pole, Michael Schumacher in the leading Ferrari. Second place, Mika Hakkinen. Third place, Coulthard. Fourth place, Heinz-Harald Frentzen. An impressive fifth, Villeneuve. Sixth place, Jarno Trulli.
We just go through this starting lineup. I know we're starting in last place. Oh, it's 11 teams. My bad. Alright. Oil Prince switches it up. And go. Got our wet tires ready to go. Just get ourselves a little bit of grip here. And lights out and away we go. So yeah, EA would go on to make a lot of contact here in the first turn. He's gonna bump us up. Sorry, Zonta. Of course, the race has experienced rain, so we gotta be careful.
Schumacher is in 10th place.
My teammate's in 10th place, got it. And yeah, back this is the old style of, oh yeah, it is still raining. There we go. So we're in the old style of Formula 1 points, so it would have been 10 points for first, 6 for second, 4 for third, I think. Oh, careful, careful, careful. There's Jos Verstappen, Max Verstappen's father, ahead of us. I always did like these graphical presentations in these old games. They tried their best to make it look like what you would see at TV at the time. That car's way off the track there. Where's that car's black flag or stop-go penalty? No, you're not going to do that? Mr. Keller here? Darn. Now, of course, this was pretty impressive to me growing up. Coming off of Formula 1 World Grand Prix for the Nintendo 64. I hadn't played the PS1 or the Dreamcast version of F1 World Grand Prix. But it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Everybody would have told you you were better off getting the N64 version of World Grand Prix. I can't explain why that game was so much more popular and entertaining than the other versions, the PS1, Dreamcast, and PC versions. I believe there was a PC version of the game, but I never played it. My PC was never as much of a story as it is today. Sorry, Ralph. As much as the same story as it is today, my PC was never strong enough to run those games. Sorry, DC. Well, that bump put us into 6th place. That puts us in the points. We still got our teammate Ralph behind us. It's only been a couple of minutes, but now that we're out of the now that we're out of the starting.
Down.
Oh,
Yellow flag.
gotta be careful.
Flag. Back to normal race conditions.
And you saw there the mechanical failure of Donald Trulli. Completely lost the corner there, so we gotta get back onto the track. We lose
Boys, there's been a retirement. It's Heinz Harold Fenton.
oh, it's Frenson, not Trulli. My bad. Bad performance for the Jordan Honda. That Honda engine blew up. Now, I don't believe mechanical failures can happen to you. Yeah, I never really thought about that until they got their second chance with the license thanks to buying Codemasters. They didn't think to put mechanical failures on your car until like F1 21 or 22. Oh, oh no. I remember, was there a replay feature? Yeah, there we go. Oops. What happened? Trying to make the pass on the outside. Then I bumped into him. Oh, I didn't get a good angle, but yeah, that would have been a safety car, period. Oops. Oh, I gotta find the shift up button. There we go. Oh, there we go. Almost made a bad mistake there. I left the car in neutral. I would have done serious damage to my engine. But that's the only way you could get engine failures in this game. You can get engine failures in this game. Yeah, I think I mentioned this before. EA did only make 5 games. Yeah, 5 games in their original run with the license. We had F1 2000. Then came F1 Championship Season 2000, which is a completely different game for the PS1 and PS2. That was their debut in next-gen consoles. Then we had F1 2001, which don't get it confused, it was part of the 2002 lineup of games for the PS2, Xbox, GameCube. Well, at least definitely for the Xbox. I don't remember if
Pulling away from the car behind.
I guess even on medium difficulty, I'm still pulling away from everybody. There was F1 2002. Actually, I think that did get released for PS2, GameCube, and PC. And then the final game of their original run of the license, which was Formula 1 Career Challenge 99 to 03, which was the first Formula 1 game to have a dedicated career mode, where you race through 5 years of Formula 1 history. From, again, as the name suggests, from 1999 to 2003. I believe in the US, the game was only out for PC and GameCube. But the PS2, Xbox, and GameCube consoles in Europe were able to get the game. Maybe the PS2 version did have, I don't remember if the PS2 version came out in the US. I'll look it up when I get internet again. But yeah, the United States Grand Prix of the early to mid 2000s was historical. Unfortunately, in 2005, it was historical for all the wrong reasons for those that know your Formula 1 history. But for those that don't, I'll try to explain it as best I can, although there are several YouTube videos that explain this better than I could. So back in 2005, there was a rule change in Formula 1 that was specifically made to make sure Ferrari didn't dominate the competition like they did in 2004, where the rule was you had to run the entire race on one set of tires unless you had an emergency blowout. But even then, you were only allowed to change just that one tire. Oh, there goes Michael Schumacher. He's done for the day. Green flag is out. Back to racing. So that means now I'm about to pass the other McLaren of Mika Hakkinen.
Michael Schumacher has has retired from the race.
There we go. There's the announcement. But yeah, like I mentioned, there are no safety cars in this game. Actually, that's probably just a thing. Apart from like, oh no, there were safety cars.
Hakkinen has taken the lead.
Yeah, I noticed, crew chief engineer. Thank you. I don't think I need to worry about. I think I left.
About 3 seconds behind Hakkinen.
I don't remember if I left
You're
tire.
roughly 3 seconds ahead of Coulthard.
I don't remember if I left tire wear on. So we shouldn't have to worry about. Shouldn't have to worry about pit stops. Change the tires. Like.
Get back to the pits.
Well,
I'll fix that wheel for you. Come into the pits if you can make it.
Well, I'm gonna have to now. I have to be careful, otherwise that tire is.
Badly damaged. Try to get back to the pits.
I know. Well, you guys, you gotta. Yep, there it goes.
Some serious problems there. Come back for a new wheel if you can make
I
it.
just made this race 10 times more difficult for ourselves. I'm just gonna have to be careful. We're especially on the left-hand turns, because we're not gonna have a way to turn the car. On 3 wheels. We're technically on 1. I ruined the race. Dang it! I shouldn't have. I guess that is a bit of realistic damage. Well, at least we'll be. At least it's on like a game like F1 Championship Edition, where if you lose that front wheel, it's over. You can't. The race is over. Oh. I hope to show that off one day when I get a PS3. Gonna have to be extra careful going through these corners. Don't go through the bumps, otherwise this car is gonna be sent flying. We're gonna have like 2 laps to make up all the ground we're about to lose. Well, at least on the bright side, we're gonna have a seat. See what I mean? Have to avoid those. Get to the pits. Get to the pits. Well, at least you guys are gonna see how pit stops work in this game. Go down to 12th. We got 2 laps to make up 14 spots. Go, go, go! But it is a nice touch, as you see. When the new tires get put on, you actually see the sticker. That means they are sticker tires.
Completed 3/4 of the race.
Yeah, we got 2 laps to go. At least with the 2 engine retirements, we're not going to get dead last. And go. Probably like a 10-second pit stop. Like I said, we got a lot of ground to make up in 2 laps. We're probably not going to do it. And as you see, as the run goes along, the stickers actually start to peel off, just like in real life.
You're catching the car in front.
At least we're catching up. But I'm pretty sure we're not going to end up getting on the podium. Which, by the way, though, there are no podium celebrations in this game. There wasn't. I don't think there really became a podium celebration until either Formula 1 2002 or I think F1 Korea Challenge. I think had podiums, but it didn't become commonplace until well, unless you went on the PS2 side of things, because I think EA's deal was exclusive rights only in the US. If you lived in Europe, though, you were allowed to play Sony. You were allowed to keep playing Sony's version of Formula 1, right? Especially when it came off on the PS2. But hey, folks, we're not going to get last place. I'll take it. It's mostly my fault we ruined our race, but hey. And look, we have pressure. Oh no, I think I turned tire wear off, so it wouldn't have made a difference. To get on to the final lap.
You're about 3 seconds behind Herbert.
Pretty sure we can at least get back into the top 10 by the time this race ends. Maybe. We'll see. I wasn't so stupid and ran into the inside. I had no idea that sort of thing was... I forgot that sort of thing was possible. But yeah, I can use this lap to really quickly talk about why the 2005 US Grand Prix was infamous. So basically, in the era of two tires, Michelin and Bridgestone, which is represented here in this game as well. And like I said, you could not change your tires at all in 2005. Unfortunately, though, the Michelin tires...
has finished in first place.
Now the race is over. We didn't win. Good job to Mika Hakkinen, winner of the inaugural U.S. Grand Prix. Well, I say inaugural. I should just say the 2000, because there were several other United States Grand Prix at the time, much as it is now. Anyway, we're going to come back and finish in the top 10. That's a
Second place, Coulthard.
great accomplishment. Yeah, quickly. Basically, Michelin was unprepared, and they had tires that were not prepared for the Indianapolis's new diamond paving, which allowed for multiple tire failures on their part. So basically, all the Michelin cars were tired the day of the race, and it only left the 3 Bridgestone teams.
Not the result we wanted, but you got a race finish.
Yeah, better than finishing in 15th or last place.
And that ends the race.
The 20th place.
And that's the end of today's race. We hope you enjoyed it, and you'll join us again.
So yeah, all the Michelin tire teams, which was like 10 of the 12 teams, with the only Bridgestone teams were Ferrari, Jordan, and they never even finished on the podium, so I don't even know the third team. I think it was Arrows? I can't remember. But basically, there was only 6 cars that ran the entire race, the entire 58-lap race. And it damaged the reputation of Indianapolis hosting another Formula 1 race after the contract ended. There was one more race in 2006, but after that they left, never came back to the United States until Circuit of the Americas was built in like 2013. There you go. You see the 2 cars that did not finish the race. You can watch race highlights if you want, but we're going to leave it on this screen because I don't want to risk another copyright. But there you go. That's a quick look at Formula 1 2000 for the PlayStation 1. I hope you guys had a great time watching it. You had a little bit of entertainment. Didn't win the race, but we still managed to come back and almost get into the points. So that's a good race for me. As the engineer said, we at least finished the race. That's something. And our teammate, I think, got in the podium. I think I missed that. But yeah, that was a fun experience. I do enjoy going back to this from time to time. So, until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Have yourselves a great rest of the day, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everybody, and goodbye.